Page 66, Unit 8, Things We Use. Lesson 1, School Supplies. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Folder.
2,
Lunchbox.
3,
Water bottle.
4,
Dictionary.
5,
Calculator.
6,
Stapler.
Page 66. B. Listen and find.
Good morning, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Good morning.
Is that my new lunchbox?
Yes, it is. Do you like it?
Yes. Thanks, Mom. Dad, can I borrow the stapler?
Sure, Emma.
Where's my water bottle?
It's in your backpack. See?
Where's my calculator?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. It's under the sofa.
I need a dictionary today, too. Where is it?
It's over there, on the bookshelf. It's blue.
Okay. Where's my red folder?
It was on the table yesterday. Oh, look. Tommy, it's on the sofa.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Page 67. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Where was the folder?
It was on the table. 1,
Where was the folder?
It was on the table.
2,
Where was the lunchbox?
It was on the table.
3,
Where was the water bottle?
It was on the table.
4,
Where was the dictionary?
It was on the table.
5,
Where was the calculator?
It was on the table.
6,
Where was the stapler?
It was on the table.
Page 67. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
What was on the table?
A folder was on the table. 1,
What was on the table? A folder was on the table.
2,
What was on the sofa?
A dictionary was on the sofa.
3,
What was on the bookshelf? A water bottle was on the bookshelf.
4,
What was on the chair? A lunchbox was on the chair.
5,
What was on the desk?
A stapler was on the desk.
6,
What was on the computer? A calculator was on the computer.
Page 68. Lesson 2. Art supplies. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Magazine.
2,
Poster.
3,
Pencil sharpener.
4,
Paintbrush.
5,
Glue stick.
6,
Scissors.
Page 68. B. Listen and say. Then practice.
There were some magazines on the table. There weren't any magazines on the table. Magazines. Posters. Pencil sharpeners. Paintbrushes. Glue sticks. Scissors. Weren't. Were not.
1,
There were some magazines on the table.
2,
There weren't any posters on the table.
3,
There were some pencil sharpeners on the desk.
4,
There weren't any paintbrushes on the desk.
5,
There were some glue sticks on the chair.
6,
There weren't any scissors on the chair.
Page 69. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Were there any magazines on the table?
Yes, there were.
Were there any magazines on the table?
No, there weren't. 1,
Were there any magazines on the table?
Yes, there were.
2,
Were there any scissors on the computer?
No, there weren't.
3,
Were there any paintbrushes on the table?
Yes, there were.
4,
Were there any glue sticks on the chair?
No, there weren't.
5,
Were there any posters on the wall?
Yes, there were.
6,
Were there any pencil sharpeners on the desk? Yes, there were.
Page 69. D. Sing. Were there any?
Were there any glue sticks on the bookshelf?
Yes, there were some glue sticks on the bookshelf.
Were there any glue sticks on the wall?
No, there weren't any glue sticks on the wall. They were on the bookshelf.
Were there any scissors on the desk?
Yes, there were some scissors on the desk.
Were there any scissors on the wall?
No, there weren't any scissors on the wall. They were on the desk.
Were there any paintbrushes on the table?
Yes, there were some paintbrushes on the table.
Were there any paintbrushes on the wall?
No, there weren't any paintbrushes on the wall. They were on the table.
Page 70. Lesson 3. Story. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. Let's clean up. Emma and Julie want to play at the river.
Oh no! Look at the river. It's dirty. We can't play here. Let's go home.
The next day at school.
How was your day at the river?
Well, it was dirty. There was garbage everywhere. What can we do?
Emma and Julie are making posters.
How do you spell Saturday? S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Now it's clean.
Great job, everybody.
Page 71. C. Sing. How do you spell?
How do you spell Saturday? How do you spell Saturday? How do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell Saturday?
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. How do you spell magazine? How do you spell magazine? How do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell magazine? How do you spell your name? How do you spell your name? How do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell your name?
Page 71. D. Listen and say. Then act.
How do you spell Saturday?
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. 1.
How do you spell Saturday?
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y.
2.
How do you spell scissors?
S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S.
3.
How do you spell dictionary?
D-I-C-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y.
Page 72. Lesson 4. Technology. A. Listen, point, and say. 1.
Cell phone.
2.
Laptop.
3.
Digital TV.
4.
Digital camera.
Page 72. B. Listen and say. Then listen and read.
There weren't any cell phones in 1940. There were phones like this.
1.
There weren't any cell phones in 1940. Phones were bigger and heavier. There were phones like this.
2.
There weren't any laptops in 1960. Computers were bigger and noisier. There were computers like this.
3.
There weren't any digital TVs in 1955. TVs were smaller. The pictures were in black and white. There were TVs like this.
4.
There weren't any digital cameras in 1915. Cameras were slower and bigger. There were cameras like this.
Page 75. Reading bonus. A. Listen and read. Troy's Day.
I'm Troy. Yesterday, it was sunny and hot. I was at the beach with my family. There were big hotels and an aquarium. There was an amusement park, too. It was fun.
Page 75. C. Listen and number. 1,
There were paintbrushes on the desk.
2,
Where were they yesterday?
They were at the department store.
3,
Was she at the coffee shop yesterday?
No, she wasn't. She was at the flower shop.
4,
There weren't any cell phones in 1955. There were phones like this.
5,
How's the weather today?
It's windy.
6,
There was a stapler on the dictionary.